Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. A lot of you are new here and I really appreciate that you are here. And if you're just joining after, say, last week's videos, this is the video that I love to make the most. It's not just me talking about my favorite things, it's the things that I've shared with you that, looking back at my analytics, were your favorites. The last couple of videos, I feel I've had a little bit of a negative spin to them. Human behavior says people are attracted to those things, but I will be honest, this kind of video sits better with me. It's all positive, it's all about favorites, and it's not just about me, it includes all of us. So every month I look back at my analytics and I look through what the best sellers were, what my audience favorites were across Instagram and YouTube. And what I like to do is give you the overall top 10 and then break it out into categories from there. I usually don't include clothing in those breakout categories anymore because that is most of the top 10, but I will break out and give you your top 5 in beauty, accessories, and lifestyle as well. So let's start with the overall top 10. So number 1 is this guy. This is from Walmart. It's from the Time and True brand. It is their buckle loafer. It comes in this pink, in an ivory, and a black. I have raved about this, well, all of September apparently, and a lot of you listened. This was far and away the number 1. On the website, some sizes are sold out, some colors are sold out. I think it kind of depends on where you are in the country and where you're clicking, so do double check and hit that link. Do not despair if it is not showing up online in your area. Go see if it's at your local store. If you live near a Walmart, go take a peek in there. You might be pleasantly surprised. I feel like every year they have one shoe for each season that just is the crowd favorite. And for sure, it seems to be this one. You can wear it like a loafer, obviously, as it's intended. But if you see, there's this little line here. And so the heel easily folds in if you'd prefer to wear it more like a mule, which I love. And they're so comfortable. All the Time and True shoes have the padding, the memory foam in the insole, which I really appreciate. And these hold up. Let me share with you. I think this was 2 or even 3 years ago. This was another one that they released. It was super popular. Of course, they never brought it back. I will still wear this. You will still see me photographed in this. I'm sorry that I will taunt you that you can't get it, but this was a Time and True faux crocodile mule, and I just have never found a shoe like this in this tone at any price point, and I will hold on to it. I love it. Okay, number 2, and I'm going to scooch over because the rest of these are all clothing, is the V-neck waffle knit shirt from Amazon. I have it in the white, and as I started talking about it more, I believe I talked about this during my sort of fall capsule wardrobe, a lot of Amazon pieces, things that I wear over and over and over every year. I ended up placing an order for 2 more of them because I love them so much. So it's like a Henley style without the buttons. So I just picked up 2 more colors. Unfortunately, the weather is not agreeing with me. It is 90 degrees still. So I have not been able to wear them or photograph myself in them, but they're still so soft, just like the white, and there are even more colors than this. Cannot wait to be able to wear them and style them for you. Hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll see a really good break in the weather. Number 3 is the Scoop asymmetric ruffle hem dress. I wore it in a Walmart try-on video. I wore it to the Reward Style LTK conference. I've been calling it Reward Style for like 8 or 9 years. It's gonna take a while for my brain to pivot to LTK, but as I'm filming this, and I'm filming this Friday, you're hopefully watching this Sunday, all of the Scoop dresses were on sale, which is nice. And all of the dresses generally come in several color options. So if the one I picked isn't your thing, definitely go check out the other color options. I am usually a size small across the board in Scoop. If you're built similarly to me, that may help you judge your size. That is why I share what size I am. The number 4 out of the overall top 10 was the Daily Ritual Tencel Jogger from Amazon. And I've been hearing from some of you that colors and sizing are limited. I hear you. It's frustrating. I want to buy every single color. That is not an option. I would just say either stock it and see if it replenishes. If I see something about restocking or get something about a restock, I will absolutely share it over on Instagram stories. That's where I do like my last minute up to the date stuff. So do please follow me on Instagram if you want that kind of stuff. If you can get your hands on it, the color and the size that you want, you will not be disappointed. It is my all-time favorite jogger. I can wear them year-round. I can wear them very casually. I can dress them up a bit. And I would say they run pretty much true to size, if not a teensy bit on the larger side. So at my current weight, right around 130 pounds, I am a size small and it is still very comfortable. Number 5, back to Amazon again, is this waffle knit balloon sleeve top, again with a V-neck. I want to point out that a big trend we are seeing is a higher neck, a crew neck, maybe a scoop neck, and I love that look. I mean, I'm wearing it right now. But I am larger chested and I am fully aware that a V-neck is a generally more flattering neckline on large chested women. So you have to take all this stuff with a grain of salt. You know, if the trend doesn't work for you or you just plain don't like it, then don't do it. Moving on to number 6, the Honeylove Leggings. So I have been on board with Spanx for a very long time and I am ride or die with Spanx. They make it possible for me to wear so many things that I generally could not squeeze my gut into. But I have found a new love that supersedes the original love for the Spanx legging, and that is the Honeylove legging. And apparently many of you feel the same way. They suck you in like Spanx, but they don't feel like you are wearing a girdle. Like they are comfortable. You don't have to scoot yourself into it like you are stuffing yourself into a sausage casing. It slides on easily. It comes off easily. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you have bought a pair of Spanx leggings. They are not leggings you can put on in front of your significant other or honestly anyone that you ever want to look at you seriously again. It's something to be put on your own in the dark. I'm joking, but the Honeylove leggings are outstanding. Plus they have the pockets on the side and the pockets are placed higher up towards the top of your hips. So if you do put something in there, it doesn't make your hips look even wider than when they're placed lower, like on my saddlebags, which is where all legging pockets tend to be. Thank you so much, legging designer. So apparently many of you also agreed. All right, number 7 in the overall top 10 was the Petunia Blouse from Avara. It comes in plum and I think mustard as well. I have it in the plum. I am loving Avara for really fun, again, there's that phrase, on-trend clothing that will not break my budget. They're not like as budget friendly as Amazon and Walmart, but they're kind of more priced around like the Caslon price point from Nordstrom, if that's, you know, more of the mid-range. So I'm really loving it. I am an Avara ambassador. I don't get paid to talk about them, but I genuinely love their pieces. And when I find stuff that I think you're gonna love, you will be hearing about it. All right, number 8. Wow, Amazon just made a big presence in September. The faux, I call it the faux silk, sort of tiered tunic top. I love it. I don't know if it's on trend or not. I don't care. I think they're really cool. They're really pretty, and the colors are so good for fall. A lot of rusts, autumn colors. I know I'm already contradicting myself. I said we're not a season. I'm not saying that only autumn toned people can wear it. What I'm saying is they are autumn colors like rusts and mustards and olive greens and muted blues, and it feels really pretty, and I think they look really cute over on all kinds of different bottoms, whether they're leggings, skinny jeans, the right kind of like maybe slightly more tailored straight leg jeans, slim joggers. You can have a lot of fun. Number 9 is the scoop chiffon layer dress. I actually wore this to Yom Kippur services, Kol Nidre services, and I got a lot of compliments on it. Now I wore it just as is. I was gonna say I replaced the belt. No, I did not. I just paired them with my favorite pump, the Sam Edelman Hazel pointed toe pump. I think they're very pretty, they're very modern, and they are very comfortable. That is really important in a high-heeled shoe. So anyway, but back to that dress, it is on sale as I'm filming this, and it comes, I believe, in 4 colors as well. And then to round out the top 10 of your favorites from September is this shirt. And I did size big time up. I did not need to get it as big as I did. I'm wearing it in a large. You can see it's kind of hanging on me, but I really wanted to be able to maybe tie it or wear it over leggings. So I could have just sized up 1. I think it would have been fine. But it's this Def Leppard Graphic Tee. It has the tour dates on the back. If Def Leppard is not your thing, there are a few other bands also as other color options. And it's a really good price point, and it's super, super soft. Okay, let's break out into beauty. I have 5 to talk about. Number 1 is what I have on my face today. It's the L'Oreal Hyaluronic Serum Foundation. I wear it in the shade Very Light. It's a great foundation. It is definitely in my top 3 of all-time foundations. It's fantastic, and there's not much else to say about it other than I hate the bottle because it's the dropper and it oozes out when you put the top back on. So if you can get past that, it's a beautiful sort of radiant, dewy finish. It reminds me very much of the Armani Luminous Silk, which was a gorgeous foundation that caused me to break out. This does not. I've had some laser work done earlier in the year, and when my face was super, super sensitive, this is the foundation I used, and I didn't have any issues. I can have sensitive reactive skin, so if you're anything like me, and I do have dry skin, I should point out, this is really good, and the shade range is very forgiving. Weirdly, number 2 in viewer favorites was this foundation for beauty. The La Mer Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. Not budget friendly, like not even remotely budget friendly. I have not been gifted these. I keep buying them. I do love them. I do think they're beautiful. I know I've done at least one video talking about this, probably more. If I can find it, I'll link it above and below. But I think if you're over 40, over 45, if you've had issues with foundation settling into your fine lines, just making you look too dewy or too matte, this is like the Goldilocks of foundations if it is in your budget. Like I said, this one was number 1, and it's one of my top 3. This is also a top 3. My current absolute favorite would probably be the NARS Reflecting Foundation. I just did a whole get ready with me using that. If you missed it, it was that spilling the tea video. I will not spoil it by telling you what the tea was or was not, but you can see it in action there. This one's about 20 bucks. The NARS foundation I love is about 50, and this one's like 140. So there's a price point for everybody. Number 3 was this. They're telling me it's limited edition, but it's still out there. It's the Urban Decay Naked Sin like, mini palette. I really love these colors. I like a softer neutral eye. There are a couple other color options in these palettes. Half Baked is more golds and greens. I love this one, and it's just an easy one to grab. You can't overdo it. You can't look overdone. And I find these shades to be very forgiving and wearable, even though they are pink toned. And generally, I think pink tones make me look like an albino rabbit. These do not. Number 4 is the lipstick that I am wearing. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Bold lipstick, and I have it in the shade Milkshake. I love, love, love this formula. This is a true old school lipstick bullet that is creamy and moisturizing, non-drying, all the things we love in a lipstick, and so many brands have gone off on these tangents with liquid lipsticks and balms. And this is a great lipstick formula. I love the shade Milkshake. Apparently many of you do as well. There are several other colors in this Cocoa Bold line. All of them are very brown on me. So if you prefer a brown toned lipstick, definitely go check it out. But if you want a brown, like pink undertone, Milkshake is kind of it. Everything else is just a little too 90s lip for me, but I love this one. And then lastly, I cannot make this stuff up. I love how you guys in the same category will purchase a $140 foundation, but also very much love a $3 eyeshadow palette. And this is the e.l.f. Bite Size palette in I Love You a Latte, and I really do. And it's what I have on my eyes. I do have the shimmer on my eyes is something else. Be sure to check the description box. I list everything I'm wearing, all the accessories, all the makeup. It's just 4 shadows that are matte, that are neutral in the browns. And I wore this for the last day of the LTK conference. So, you don't have to think that it's just a very basic eye. It's very wearable. You can move the colors around and make it a more dramatic eye. I just think it's a very nice, easy, everyday palette, and definitely one I always want in my collection. All right, moving on down to accessories. Number 1, of course, was that time and true buckle loafer. Number 2, I've talked about this a lot, but since we have a lot of new people here and you guys are still loving the bag, we're gonna talk about it again. There are these neoprene crossbody bags I found at Amazon. There is another print that is, I can't remember what it looks like. There's this one, this is the camo. This is not the strap that comes with it. This strap is separate, and I will list it in the description box. But there is a strap that basically looks like this. It has a nice outer pocket. I can fit my phone in here. There's a cough drop. Very big inner pocket. It's a great bag, and I like that it's flat and it stays close to the body. I loved it so much. I personally bought another one. This is a little more neutral. This is the strap, so this is the size of the strap that comes with it, and kind of a little bit Gucci inspired there. Obviously not a Gucci bag and nowhere near the Gucci prices, but I love it. Apparently many of you did as well. Number 3, I'm loving, I ordered it myself, the Amazon Chunky Bootie. These run a little bit big, go down a half size. I actually got them in my regular size 7, and it's a little big. So I swapped it out for 6.5. I just want you to see something. So this is the brand new Amazon version. This one is like 3 years old. I don't think they're the exact same color, obviously. This one is is it Sam Edelman? Steve Madden. The Steve Madden version, other than the fact that the colors are slightly different, and this one's gonna get dirty over time and probably get closer to this color, they are very, very similar. Even to the way the toe has the little box at the end. Obviously, I've dinged this one quite a few times. So it's a little more worn in, but I'm really, really impressed. So don't feel like you need to run out and get the Steve Maddens because these are awesome. And they come in, as all Amazon things do, many, many, many colors. Number 4 is this guy, the studded loafer from Chico's. This is what I was talking about in the Frumpy video. Not everyone can wear mules. I understand that. I get it. But if you can and you enjoy them, this is a really nice modern take. Tiny, tiny little, see how it's not completely flat, but it's still pretty flat. This one also has the memory foam in it. The toe is a little rounded at the very end, but it's more of an almond pointed. It's not a full-on blunt round. And then it has some interesting detail to it. Go Chico's. This is very cool. And these are super comfortable. And loafer mules, for those of us that live in the southern half of the United States, it's, like I said, 90 degrees. The full-on loafer might just get a little too hot. Okay, let's talk about lifestyle, and then we are done for today. And I will miss you, but I will be back Tuesday morning if you want to see another video. So number 1 overall was the Better Homes and Gardens washable rug from Walmart. Wow. Wow, they are fantastic. Now, full disclosure, I've not actually washed mine yet. My dogs, it's a long story. We're not going to get into why. I have 2 Westies and 1 Weimaraner, and my female Westie likes to pee in the house, like specifically in rugs. And so I wanted a rug to put outside their crates where we feed them and keep them when we are not at home because they'll spill their water and sometimes they'll pee. Since I put that rug down, nobody's peed on it. I'm like, seriously? This is the rug you can pee on. Anyway, so I haven't, thankfully, had to wash it, but many of you who have bought it have, and you said that they wash really easily and just fluff right back up. So there are, I think, 5 patterns. I like the one I have. It's a 5x7 size. It's a little small for the space, but I just was desperate and wanted it. They were sold out of the one that's closer to like an 8x10 size, but they do have a couple size options. If not, they might have a smaller size as well. Yay, Walmart and your home good stuff. Okay, number 2, I don't even know how this got on your radar. Like, I don't remember even talking about it, but it's this guy. This is the Conair LED makeup mirror. It's filthy, okay. But anyway, you can charge it and it can be cordless as right now. So I usually just leave mine plugged in. It has 3 levels of light and then I think 3 modes like warm, cool, and neutral. I love mine, but it does not have a magnifying mirror. So I took this from an old makeup mirror that I have. It's magnetic and it sticks in there. So it's like a 10X. So I can pluck my eyebrows and chin hairs and all the things that happen as you get older. I wish it had a larger magnification side or that it flipped over. So I am actually looking to gift myself for the upcoming holidays, maybe a new makeup mirror. And if that changes and I find something, I will let you know. Okay, number 3, I do not have, but it is sitting in my Amazon cart. I'm going to order one. I've given them as gifts. It's the Nest Pumpkin Chai Candle. And if you love fall scents, but you think the traditional pumpkin candle is just a little too sweet and cloying for your taste, I think you really need to check out the Pumpkin Chai. It is a very much elegant, more elevated, grown-up pumpkin smell. It's delicious, and I have not found a dupe. I've been running around smelling things all over the place. So I will, it also comes in a diffuser option, a 3-wick, a votive, the normal size, and I know we're starting to talk about holidays and it's a great gift. So grab a few of those. Number 4 was a recommendation from my friend Lisa D1, who you've seen in all my LTK conference footage, I'm sure, if you're not already a subscriber, and it's this strainer pot. So, you know, you can make your pasta or whatever it is that you're boiling, eggs. The lid can come on and then you just bring it right over to the sink and drain it. You don't have to deal with a colander. So I love it because it's easy. It's also, I know a lot of you watching have kids that are in college or 20-somethings. This is a nice little gift for someone, you know, in their first apartment or, you know, close to it, who might not have a fully stocked kitchen. I think this is a really great option, and it does come in quite a few colors. And then lastly, the last of your viewer favorites, specifically for lifestyle, are these little airless pumps. You can get them in, I think, a set of 3. I get them, of course, on Amazon. What do I do with this? Well, I decant my favorite toner that I use morning and night because the bottle that it comes in is too big and doesn't fit in my medicine cabinet, and I'm anal like that. I have also decanted a previous bottle of the foundation into this, so I don't have to deal with the dropper. There's a myriad of uses. I've decanted hair styling cream. This is obviously great for travel. I love it, and they're really easy to, you just pop off the top and just dribble. It comes with a funnel, and you just shove it in there. So could not be any easier. Well, that's the wrap up of all your favorites from September. Again, if you are new here, I'm so excited you are here. I hope you stick around. We generally have a lot of fun, and we never take anything too seriously because we are not talking about world peace here. We're talking about fashion and beauty. So hope you stick around and have fun. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.